All right, let's get to my final review of the night and one of my favorite movies of the year. That's right. One of Them Days, starring Keke Palmer and SZA. This is a film. Lawrence Lamont directed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5. So this movie, right off the bat, I've been watching them all week because I was on a Troy Hill show, and you can go watch that and watch our interactions on these movies because they're great. But it's no matter how you feel about the people in it, well, one in particular, I should say, but like it's the movies Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, and A Piece of the Action, starring Sidney Poitier and directed by Sidney Poitier, and also starring controversial Bill Cosby. They are very good films. There's really well done comedy and in those movies, and rewatching Uptown Saturday Night, and then I watched the other two for the first time this week. It was evident that so much thought went into these characters, the comedy was coming into it, the story, and it was just like you don't really see movies that deal with dark themes that like we as everyday Americans understand. We understand being broke. We understand we all live at a point where at any moment we could lose everything. And it's scary, of course. It's terrifying. So a movie like those, where they bring some light and comedy and community, and these, and of course, when I say movies like those, like not just black films, but like all movies that cover that sort of bond of friendship, like maybe Down and Out, like things like that. One that was really good was I just watched was The Last Showgirl. That was another really good film this year that I like. But like movies like that really show society and in ways that speak to us, and speak to us in a way that's like, yeah, I know what that's like. And when a good comedy like those, or like One of Them Days, which I compare to those movies, that the comedy in this is on the level of them, the filmmaking in this is on the level of those. Like it was so well done, and just the storytelling was fantastic. One of Them Days is a movie about these two young women who have to get the rent by the end of the day, or they are evicted. And SZA's boyfriend in the movie steals the money and kind of uses it for his own means. And it's just the collective cast is fantastic that surrounds them. Their whole journey from beginning to end it builds into this bonkers sort of ending that's thrilling, but it's also very comedic and well done. It's such a good story. Like I've been telling people since I watched it, you got to check this movie out. It's fantastic. And they are both, and the reason I did that comparison to having watched recently that Sidney Poitier, unofficial trilogy from the 70s, where Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, and A Piece of the Action, is I wouldn't mind seeing these two work together again in some capacity like that, where stories like this are being told, and maybe just different stories where they play different characters like that. So that was a comparison I wanted to sort of make there. But One of Them Days really was a fantastic film. I wish it was, it came out this year, so I don't think it can be nominated for anything, but it should be. Like the acting's really well done. The comedy is so good. And it's some really fun interactions that happen in this. So go check this out. It was just it was a good movie all around. And I gave it 4 out of 5. So that's my ratings. That's right. I'm doing a review and I'm sticking with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.